It's time for dads and grads, and Lowe's is rolling out the red carpet. We're going to do a walkthrough here in my store, at least the closest store to me here in Bozeman, Montana. And yes, if you notice around this store, it's had the recent Lowe's facelift. And I got to tell you, this is a stellar looking store. We got tons of great shiny new products here. The Vortex Toro with front wheel drive. I didn't even know that front wheel drive was a thing. Apparently I haven't been paying enough attention to the gas mowers. You know, we pay more attention to the electric. Speaking of which, check this out. Ego here all over the store. I gotta say, Home Depot really dropped the ball when they let Sherman slide on out of there. And, they cozied up over there. I should say Home Depot cozied up with TTI. That's the company that makes Milwaukee and Rigid and Ryobi and a few other brands. And I got to tell you, they really missed the boat on this one. They should have held on to Ego because Ego is such, as I say, they are the Cadillac of outdoor power equipment when it comes to the homeowner grade kind of stuff. Although that said, they are now doing commercial grade stuff as well. There's my favorite blower. That one, I have that right there. Granted, Ego sent us stuff in the past. I like that blower so much, I bought it myself. But look at the Craftsman stuff. We got tons of Craftsman stuff. We got gas powered. We got electric powered, all the V20 line. We got the not side by side. I'm a little still thinking about the off-road stuff. We got the zero turn mower there. That is just a good look at homeowner. Again, homeowner grade. Is it top shelf? No. But for the average cul-de-sac warrior, that's going to do a fine job right there. And then we got the Craftsman wet dry vac here with the stainless steel tub on that. That's a nice one. Of course, I'm a big fan of the DeWalt Stelsonic, but that doesn't mean that's not a good purchase. And then here's what you're going to see over and over. It's going to be the theme here. It's the BOGO deals. And it's Ryobi that set the trend with this, and now everyone's doing it. Look at all these. Buy this, base package, your 2 batteries and the charger, or the string trimmer and the charger. Buy this kit. When you buy either of those, you get one of these free tools here with it. It's just a great deal. We got the pressure washer here. Again, gas powered on the pressure washer. We got a review of the Greenworks hybrid one coming out here soon. But let's get back to the BOGO deals. More of them here on the backside. Tons of great. I'll tell you what, the V20 line is decent. Some of it's a little kind of on the low end, but when you get to the RP, that's the brushless version on the Craftsman line. It's like a budget DeWalt at that point. We got a ton of other stuff. Of course, we got the fan. Summer is, well, it's here in some parts of the country. For us, others around the corner, we keep flopping back and forth. It was hot as all get out this past couple days, and now it's nice and chilly and going to be breaking out the sweatshirt again. But anyway, look at this. We got sliding miter saw, but here, the DeWalt. Look at this. We got the clothing. We got some of the consumables, the saw blades. And again, DeWalt's got its BOGOs going as well. Look at this. You're getting the big XR battery pack when you buy one of the higher end XR. Of course, XR is their top tier professional line, all brushless, high performance power tools over at DeWalt. But again, a ton of BOGO deals. Everywhere you go in the store, you turn around, there's another BOGO deal. Nice little DeWalt speaker there for $100. Let's see what else we got. We got the safety vest here for $10. Might want to grab a couple of those. Of course, the bit sets, which I'm a huge fan of. We got the inflator going on. We got more of the bit sets here. And again, more of the saw blades as well. Ton of hot deals here coming around for Father's Day. And again, I often say don't buy tools for dads. Because he's usually gonna be. I'm speaking for myself. I'm really particular. I'm gonna go out and buy my own Father's Day present. That's the way that's gonna work. We got the look at this. We got more of the BOGOs here. Your choice, $149 on that. Also coming up, we're gonna have the 12 volt. So hold on to that. And then of course the DeWalt shirts. I thought they seemed like pretty good quality. I picked them up. I played around with them a little bit. They seemed like they were nice and soft yet strong. For $22.98, that's kind of a cool shirt. I wouldn't mind it. Nailers. There's always this theme, and the Metabo HPT, they're solid when it comes to nailers. Look at this. Here we got the Cobalt nailers here. Look how tiny that little brad nailer is there, a stapler. Tons of great deals here. You're going to have to pause the video if you really want to read the details on this. We got a lot to get through. We got more of the DeWalt combo kits here. That's going to get you the impact or the drill with the charger in the bag. We got flex. There's more flex coming up also later in the video. Tons of great stuff here. And then on top of that, We've got the router bits. This is great. Talk about an interesting BOGO. We got a Bosch or a Skill router, and instead of giving you like some other miscellaneous thing, they're giving you a set of router bits with it for free. That's great if you're just getting into the router game. You can get started right away. Then we got the Lowe's having again the Craftsman BOGO right next door to the Cobalt BOGO. Cobalt brushless, 24 volt. 5-year warranty. Again, that's a Shervon brand, which kind of makes sense for them coming over here. How about the Flex 24? All right. This is another fantastic brand, again, from Shervon. They're just killing it. We got the nailers here. You buy a nailer, you get the BOGO with it for free. As I said, they have these themes that kind of come and go around. Then we're over here with Bosch doing kind of the same thing, but they also have the regular BOGO where you buy a power tool and you get the starter kit with it for free there. Again, Bosch, I mean, maybe I upset them when I said they were kind of becoming irrelevant. But here's the DeWalt 12-volt line. This is a fantastic line. I just wish they would expand it some more. And you know what? Look at this. Weehaw at Lowe's. I'm telling you, we're going to see more of this here as Home Depot gets cozier and cozier, becomes more of the TTI store. We're seeing all the great brands move to Lowe's. And you know what? That's great. That just makes one less trip for me. I don't have to pop back and forth. I can just go to Lowe's. We got more of the DeWalt BOGOs here. Let's see what we can find here next. Oh, the shop vac, wet dry vac here, the DeWalt 20-volt cordless wet dry vac. It's on sale for $130. That's a nice little deal. And the Skill, I think probably the best slept on DIY grade, all brushless. The 12-volt batteries are great. A lot of them are USB powered. Great BOGOs there with that. And then we're back with the Craftsman. They've got their little mini portable shop vac here. We got the outdoor power equipment as well. Then we come over here and we're going to see even more of it. As I tell you, it's all over the store. BOGO after BOGO after BOGO. So this is the kind of the stock up season. I've been seeing this usually later in the year. Maybe they're doing this because Ribby Days is going on right now. So maybe they're just ramping up to try and compete. And I got to tell you, it's just a win for the consumer. People are worried there aren't deals going on. The store is stocked, and they're stocked with deals. They're just everywhere. And then again, over on the Cobalt line as well, we'll come over here, take a look at this. They're fully stocked with Cobalt. Yeah, even in Montana, the power tools are locked up. But I got to tell you, I do love the new setup. It's not that whole like confined in just one space and one way in, one way out of the power tool section. This is a lot more open, easy to see, and Tough Built. I got Tough Built news for you. Tough Built has fixed a lot of their distribution problems. A lot of people were counting them out, saying they were done. They're back. How about this? We got Estwing, made in the USA. Yep, kicked out of Home Depot as well. Estwing is in stock in Lowe's. Of course, yes, I'm an Estwing fan bear. I totally admit it. But I started with Estwing back in the days when I was a carpenter, and I still love them. How about Klein? Again, another tool that's getting pushed out of Home Depot and showing up at Lowe's. Of course, the Flex Stack system, it has really proven itself. Lots of guys going over there. And of course, the Cobalt Mini toolboxes, they got better colors, but not as good as the Harbor Freight one. And how about this? I didn't know that Lowe's sold this. You want a vault door to put in your house? $1,800. They got a vault door for you. I'm trying to figure out where I'd put one because I totally want one. But let's step outside. Oh, wait, before we step outside, I want to talk more about the redesign here. We talked about this a while back, this whole Tractor Supply kind of integrating the farm and ranch. Boy, it is all throughout the store, including, oh, look at this, the cinnamon bears. had to walk away because I can hurt myself with some cinnamon bears. The Cobalt boxes, they're decent. They're solid boxes. When they're on sale, they're even better. Unfortunately, they're not. We got the DeWalt hats and stuff like that. But we got some other boxes here. Let me show you those. On the back side here, again, more of the Ego products, but we got the, Pit Boss. I'm a huge Pit Boss fan. Great smokers here. Of course, Pit Boss does something a lot of other ones don't, which is it gives you direct access to the firebox. So you pull a little lever and you can get that hard sear on there and really get direct access to the flame. It's great. The griddle, I've got one of these. I've used it a few times. I guess I'm not really into that whole sim fry cook kind of thing. I don't use it as much as I want. Charbroil, a decent DIY burger and brats kind of grill. You're not gonna do a ton of other stuff, but if you just want some easy cooking outside, that's the way to go. But let's take a look again at some more of these Cobalt boxes. $3.98. It's an interesting color pattern. I get it, and I think it's a little bit deeper than the Harbor Freight Yukon. It does have the power strip, but for $100, I can buy a power strip. Here we are outside. We got some of the trailers there coming in. We got a bunch of that. We got some more of the yard tractors and the Zero Turds. I keep wanting to call them side-by-sides. Don't think I'm going to take them over the whoops and off the jump there, but hey, who knows? Maybe I'll get a little crazy with it. But this is just out in the parking lot. Beautiful day in Montana. You got to love it when the weather's nice. It's just heaven on earth. Maybe not so much in February, but right now it's a great time. And we can see, again, really leaning hard into this whole farm and ranch kind of accessories here, which is great for us up here in Montana. Are you seeing this where you are? Anyway, if you like what we do, go ahead and chomp the old like button, smash the subscribe, ring the bell on the way out. You all take care, God bless, and as always, shine on.